5. You need your brain both before and after filming, but don't use your brain during filming. Just film using your instinct and intuition.
The difference between us and people who make fiction or people who never made films, difference between us is we are different filmmakers who make documentary. We are different because we know what to say first. I mean, if you met girl, I'm sorry, can I touch this subject? Okay. If you met woman, and if you say something wrong in the first second, forget it, right? I mean, you have to. First mistake is crucial mistake. Like, how many minutes you need to understand? Do you like him or not? How many minutes? Just few seconds. You can read on his face everything, even who is he. Even do you agree with some to sleep with him? I'm sorry, but it's true. You need few seconds to understand crucial about people, crucial thing. It means even I will say everything. It's not true. But my face is more. It's real true. Everything. That's why you are filming now. It's not interesting. Because it's only interesting because I'm talking bullshit. But if you, who is interesting about it? You know, if it's bad picture, don't film. You know, to be cameraman and filmmaker, it's and director is very, very difficult because sometimes director tell you, oh, it's something interesting, something very interesting is going on, something very impressive. You have to film. But cameraman inside me always say, no, I don't want to film. Picture is not beautiful. Picture is not interesting. Picture is not impressive. Even they fight, even they kill each other or something. If picture is not impressive, I will not do it. Mm-hmm. It's difficult to be cameraman because director always say film. People are saying very brilliant things, but even people saying brilliant things don't film. It must look something. Yeah. Basically, we can look on this shot because it's a little bit contradiction of what I'm saying here. I said don't use brain when you are filming, but here you can see. I don't know. Maybe it's a lot of. You don't see because it's too many lights here. This shot must be in dark room. But anyway, you can follow my feelings. I mean, yeah. Thanks a lot. Now, if you watch this shot, you can feel what I thought during filming. Even I didn't use brain. I was not thinking. I was trying to feel. What shall I do? What shall I do with camera? And I believe it happens with you if you just feel. If you just follow on picture, maybe God help you. Now I didn't know what to do. But you can see, I didn't know what to do. Then I found these legs, and it was sad legs. I feel it's rain, and then I didn't know what to do again. It was pity to stop. I didn't want. Then I found this water, and I said, "Oh, it's nice." Then it happens like that. You can't prepare it. But then I said, "Oh, what shall I do?" And then I saw this, and then I saw a piece of shit. It was yellow. Then I decided to go down, and then I met another guy. Basically, it was circle. I start from these stones, and this is what I said. If you are, sometimes I use it for. Sometimes I use it for touch people, for capture audience. I mean, I give. We will talk about maybe later about story and structure and dramaturgy in documentary, but I always think what I'm doing is important that I understand what people feel when they are watching film. And I always start with something very lovely. I mean, not lovely, but I want you to love me. When you see my first shot, I want you to love me like filmmaker. I don't want to understand story in the beginning. Story is important, but not so important. For me, important that in the first shots you will love me. You will stay with me a few minutes more. If you can see first shot, you can say, okay, this guy is probably talented, probably interesting, probably he will show something interesting. This is more important than start with story. Basically, if we will talk after, and you will, now I tell you something very, very strange. I mean, if you will see this film, you will never find this story. Basically, it's a story about history of painting. You will never find it. But when I edited, when I did it, I didn't thought about story about road and people came again and again and doing something. I didn't thought about it. I just saw it, history of painting, because now it looks like very. You will find what I now. After I said it, you will probably find this line. But in fact, I don't believe somebody will find it if I will not tell it.